Rodri who? Who needs that guy? Absolutely no one does. Manchester City are back in action. 2-0. The Premier League title race is on already after one game of football. City were a comfortable 2-0 away victory at Stamford Bridge, a ground that we've struggled over the years, and I'm in a very, very good mood. I enjoyed that. It wasn't perfect. It absolutely wasn't. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it was perfect, but given everything, am I going to take it? No Rodri. Not even in the squad. Oscar Bob with a big injury. Jack Grealish not on the pitch today. No Ake. Still lacking a replacement for Alvarez, who's departed. No Rodri backup. So many players nowhere near full fitness. Savinho making his debut, comes off at half-time. Given the context of this game, given everything, this could be a difficult day today. It could have been a difficult day, but we've come away from Stamford Bridge with a 2-0 victory, and I'm absolutely delighted at that, given the context. It's always about the context of where we're at right now. And as it stands, City have won one game out of one. We are looking good, and I'm very happy about it. We're currently sat in fourth. We're already in the Champions League spots, and that is the only thing that matters. Let's hope we stay there for the rest of the season, eh? Really good news, really good news. This City side have so much quality that we all know. And it was always going to be a start of the season that was going to take a little bit of time to sort of unfold, because they are a very, very, very good side, Chelsea, when they put a bit of pass together and put a bit of form together if they want to be. And also because the Premier League is genuinely good. But we got the 3 points. It was efficient. And there's lots of reasons to be positive, in my personal opinion. I'm going to start immediately with the main man, Kovacic. I've always been a Kovacic fan. I'm going to defend Kovacic. I think he's a criminally underrated footballer. I think we showed today that we can possibly play without Rodri in certain games. I've been saying this for a long time, and I've been banging this drum that I don't think it's impossible to win without Rodri. If it is, we're not doing it right. We've got too much quality. And this today, Kovacic alongside Bernardo Silva is the solution when we can't play Rodri. It isn't perfect. We are better with Rodri. Absolutely, I would never argue otherwise. But these guys are literal Champions League winners. There's so many trophies, so much experience from these two players that it should be more than enough when we've got, especially at home, or especially against teams of much lesser quality. And it was good enough today against a good Chelsea side, a solid Chelsea side. They will do better this season, Chelsea, than they did last year. In my opinion, they've got a lot of talent there, even if they are still all over the place. And Kovacic and Bernardo did their job today. That was me dropping my phone. They were more than good enough, honestly. I'm buzzing. Kovacic, I don't see any reason why he won't go up this season another level. I've been saying that for a long time, that I rate him. I think he's underrated by Manchester City fans. I think people forget how much players improve under Guardiola. Even people who are in their 30s. He's not 30. He's like 29, isn't he, or something like that? 29, pushing 30. He can get better. Fernandinho got better and better for an awful long time, even though he met Guardiola at 28. I don't see any reason why it won't be the same. Make sure I haven't broke my phone. I haven't done. It's all good. And I really believe the quality that he's got, he could get better this season. He would genuinely help this side massively if he does. And then you look at Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis. Guys, there's 136 people watching this video. Can we get 14 likes? Can we get the likes up for Rico Lewis? Let's get to 115 likes. And subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. It's always massively appreciated. Rico Lewis, it's been famously documented about his lack of physical ability. He's a small lad. We know that. He's physically disadvantaged. He really is. There is no point denying that. If you're going to make it at the top, when you've got such an obvious physical disadvantage, you have to be a special footballer. You have to have an insane technical ability and insane intelligence. Rico Lewis has both of them. Rico Lewis, his understanding of the game is absurdly good for a guy who's just 19. And what I mean by football IQ is it's many things. It's not just being intelligent. It's the awareness of those around him. It's his ability to scan the pitch. It's his ability to link up the players around him. It's his ability to choose the right pass. It's ability to know when to go forward and when to stay back. It's his positioning. It's his understanding of his own weaknesses and strengths. He seems to make the right choice all the time. Rico Lewis is such a smart footballer. And everything I've said there is entirely in his head. Then when you look at his technical ability, his weighted pass is excellent. His timing of pass is excellent. His ability in tight spaces on the ball is absolutely excellent. His dribbling is so good. There's one point where he got the ball on the touchline and he just megged, I think it was Neto or someone like that, and went past him. There's one point when the ball was coming to him and he simply just ducked, let the ball go over his head, drove forward, took out the entire Chelsea midfield, played a 1-2 and got the ball and won us a corner such a different position. It's so smart. It's so unbelievably smart. His football IQ and his technical ability is literally as good as it gets for a player of his age. He's got a real chance because he's so smart. And defensively, he was good today. People saying he's vulnerable defensively. He was good today. His awareness at the back post was really good. Look, there isn't a single fullback in the world who will not get skinned if you let him get run one-on-one by a player of, say, Neto's quality or something like that. But I thought today, defensively, he was good. He did the basics really well. There was one point when Nkunku got the ball and he was running in at him with so much pace and he was going to cut in and try and get a shot on the right. And Kyle Walker did not stop that so many times last season. Rico Lewis did stop it. And Rico Lewis's position at the back post for one of the crosses from Cole Palmer, I think it was there. And he cleared it as well. Really good defensive awareness. He's clearly getting better. He's never going to be the biggest guy. He's never going to win headers at the back post. But his tenacity, his positional strength, understanding. He's getting better. He's 19 years old. Look, Rico is so smart, man. Get the likes up for Rico Lewis. Let's do that, guys. It would be massively appreciated. And can we talk about Savinho? Look, I saw Mares on the pitch today. I saw a Brazilian slightly faster Mares, and it was so exciting to watch. Every now and then, look, I'm not a religious person. I don't believe in reincarnation. But I think I might do now. Savinho has so much talent, so much natural ability. This kid is going to be an absolute superstar. In that first 45 minutes, he completed more dribbles than the entire Chelsea team in that first 45. He completed 3 dribbles and created 3 chances. No one came close to that in the first half. Savinho was by far the best attacker on the pitch in that first half. So good, man. So good. I get the impression he's going to be good on either side of the pitch. Now, of course, the elephant in the room is the injury. I think it's just a precaution. He was immediately on the bench with an ice pack on his leg. That doesn't strike me as some guy who's got a serious injury there. I think it might just be a slight pull, a week or two. Just let it rest. I don't know. Guardiola, I'm sure, will say afterwards. But what I've seen of Savinho is enough to know that we've got a superstar. When you think of the levels that Oscar Bob was flying at beforehand as well, there's going to be some incredibly exciting play at times this season. It's going to be so good. It's so much fun. If you've got Savio on the left maybe and Bob on the right, I cannot wait. I can't wait to see how he develops because we have got a gem there. Look, he's away at Stamford Bridge at 20 years old. Savinho, absolutely fearless. Went past Cucurella as Cucurella with your, what is it? Haaland's trembling, is he apparently, Cucurella? Cucurella, you're Cuca smelling today, mate. You really did. That's a dad joke burn, but I don't care, mate. If you're going to give it the big I am, and it's quite funny, you gotta take it when it comes back in your face. And Cucurella, mate, you should have been drinking that Estrella. You should have been eating that paella. You should have been on the beach somewhere, fella, because you got absolutely hammered by Savinho. You got hammered by Savinho, and I love it. And this performance today was Manchester City at a 6 out of 10. Hashtag Cuca Smeller. Get it going. This performance today was genuinely just a sort of 6 out of 10. But 6 out of 10 in terms of what City can do. But I would say it's an 8 out of 10 for given the context of where we are right now. Given the context of who we're playing about. Guys, 61 likes. Come on, let's get to 115 likes. We've got to get there. By the way, I need 5 more subscribers to 70,200. Can we get to 200? 70,200? It'd be really massively appreciated. The referee I thought was diabolical. How Haaland got a yellow card for that, I don't know. I'm not even convinced it was a foul. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. No idea. But Haaland's goal, by the way, beautiful stuff. Doku cutting in, playing the ball to Bernardo, who flicked it onto Haaland. Took a touch, stumbled and powered past the defenders, put Cucurella on his arse and dinked it over the keeper. That's Haaland of the first season and of last season. He still scored a ton of goals. But I've got a feeling, I've been saying it for a while, that Haaland is going to score an awful lot of goals this year in the way that he did in the first season. I've got him to get 50 plus goals again this season. He's going to be the Haaland of his first season, hopefully even better. Yeah, absolutely. I thought Haaland took his goal clinically. Thought KDB was a little bit off, if I'm being honest. KDB seemed to mainly get the ball drive forward and get fouled. Caicedo, you dirty, dirty piece of... I'll watch my language, but Caicedo and Enzo, how many fouls, man? How many fouls on City players through the back? I don't know how Haaland got a yellow and so all these players didn't. Absolutely absurd. The referee being terrible as always. Absolutely. The referees in this country, bang average, man. Bang average. Doku, by the way, I'll talk about Doku. His end product was terrible. It was. He didn't get... nothing came right from today. But, you know, as Jack said in the chat, so positive, so aggressive. It didn't work for him today. But it is what it is, you know. I thought he's still putting a good shift. Generally putting a good shift. And it'll have to be better for him. And I'm sure if it isn't, Grealish or Bob when he's back or wherever will step up and take his role. But it's good to have the option. And he does bring something dangerous, you know. Yeah, Fofana was all over us as well. Absolutely just ridiculous. But guys, I'm so buzzing. I'm genuinely buzzing. I thought we were good today. We were good. It could have been a really, really, really difficult game. It could have been. But we got the job done. Here's the stats from today's game. City definitely the better side. They had, to be fair to them, they had decent XG Chelsea. Mainly from, Nico Jackson's shot from the centre of goal, which was straight at Edison. That was obviously a lot of that. Kovacic, of course, second goal. Beautiful turn of pace from Kovacic to get away. It's one of those things where the keeper should have done so much better. But you'll take it, won't you? Absolutely take it. And Kovacic, to get his roses today, I'm just buzzing for him. Like, really. He gets the ball 40 yards from goal, steps past their £200 million midfield, £200 million midfield, and puts it into the far post. Sanchez should do better, but, you know, when you've got a midfield of that quality, Chelsea should do better as well. It's too easy for Kovacic. And you don't win the lottery unless you buy a ticket, you know. I absolutely always take it. He only scores bangers. This is what he does, Kovacic. He only does scores bangers. I'm so buzzing, man. I'm so buzzing. Genuinely buzzing. There's the table, if it matters right now. Brighton top of the table. Arsenal, Liverpool, City, Villa. You could have a top four there, man, if you get rid of Brighton. Hopefully it won't be like that. But who knows? Oh, okay, there's Ruben downstairs. Scream. Ruben's buzzing. By the way, so Ruben came on my stream on Tifo, and when all the players were celebrating, he was in my arms. And when Kovacic was celebrating, he went, "Happy cuddle," which is what we all say when we're giving a cuddle. It was adorable. It was wonderful. Edison did have a great game today, Jay. He was very lucky, Edison, today, by the way. Genuinely, Edison spilled a shot straight to Nico Jackson, who was just offside. It didn't cost us in the end. He spilled a couple of shots as well, but, you know, he has to do better. Ruben Diaz, by the way, Imperious. Ruben Diaz, so good today. Genuinely really, really good. Ruben Diaz is such a natural, brilliant defender. Great. Defensively aware. Oh, by the way, we're so close to 115 likes. 19 more. No, sorry, not 19 more. 21 more. Can we do it? Come on, let's get to 115 likes. You have to do it. In the year of the 115, you've got to do it. But Ruben Diaz, really good. Really, really good. Akanji, good as well, defensively. And Vardy out. It wasn't the most solid defense, but I thought they did a good job given the chaos above them. Josko, yeah. I'm just really happy, man. Kevin has been a while. I'm just really happy because that's one of the games that, if you look at the games that you at the start of the season, Stamford Bridge away is always going to be a difficult game. Even if Chelsea are a mess, you've got to look at the quality of the expectation on Chelsea and what they can do at home, and know that they've got too many good players. Too many good players to not take seriously. And we got the 3 points away. I just remembered that Doku run, by the way, when he went past so many people. It's a shame he didn't get a shot away. He should have just come in and shot. He should have, he tried to cut it back for a cross, but that dribble away beat 3 people was so good. He just needs to find end product, doesn't he? Yeah, KDB looked a little bit leggy. Yeah, he absolutely did. I mean, he's not fully fit yet, is he, KDB? KDB looks like he was trying to get away a few times, but doesn't quite have the pace. I'm sure he'll be okay, though. I'm sure he'll adapt to that. Bernardo Silva named man of the match, by the way. I'm going to read some of the quotes. I enjoy this photo here, by the way. Look at Kyle Walker just laughing in Palmer's face there. I mean, I'm sure Cole's smiling as well on the other side, but it looks great. I'm a big fan of this photo. There's Rico Lewis's stats there, by the way. 62 touches, 28 accurate passes, 8 recoveries, 5 passes into the final third, 4 ground duels won, 1 interception, 1 successful dribble. I mean, I would count a couple of those dribbles way more than that as well. Yeah, so good, man. So good. Oh, who's going to be the 150th like, by the way? 3 more likes to get 115. Who's going to do it? Kovacic there as well. 1 goal, 97% pass accuracy with 62 completed. 1 shot on target, 1 successful dribble. I saw way more dribbles than that. It's interesting what they count as a dribble, what they count as a carry, isn't it? 6 recoveries. Look, that to me is the key. Kovacic and Bernardo there. Bernardo man of the match, according to Sky. And that'll be why there, if you see there. Once again, 96%. 3 key passes. He attempted 4 duels, didn't win any of them. 2 clearances, 1 block shot. A really good game by his standards. Savinho in that first half, by the way. Completed all his dribbles. He says 0 key passes on here, but I know he did make some. He created 3 chances. I'm pretty certain he did. Yeah, he was really good, Savinho. A clean sheet and 3 points at this stage of the season. Then we got Ipswich at home after that, haven't we? When you see City's fixtures, I mean, look at that. You got Ipswich at home, then West Ham away, then Brentford at home. You got an international break, haven't you? Have you got an international break? You got 8 days. Oh, so you got just basically, yeah, you got 2 weeks after West Ham. And at that point, you've got Brentford when you come back, and hopefully Rodri will be in the team. I can totally imagine. Look, we should be able to win those 3 games there. Ipswich, West Ham, and Brentford. You'd think so. And then hopefully, by that point, Arsenal at home. Come on, man. If we can get a victory there. Oh, fingers crossed. Stephen, Palistri off to Greece. Who do you mean Palistri, mate? I don't know what you're on about. We haven't got a Palistri. He's a United player. I don't know what you're on about there, Jake. 90 minutes in. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're on about. I get you. I get the point because that joke last year. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll see a few. The Arsenal game is obviously, it feels long, far away, but it'll come round in no time. Guardiola apparently has just said Rico runs the channels like very few players he's ever seen. Praise indeed. Yeah, I want to see some more quotes. Here's what Erling Haaland had to say. He said, 3 points, perfect start. First game is always hard for everyone. It doesn't matter if you have a pre-season or not. I had a long pre-season, so that's good. I didn't actually feel perfect. I'm not in the perfect shape, but yeah, it's good to start and win. I don't even remember last year. Sanchez did a great save because he always stays a lot on the line. That's why I took a few extra touches. That's really smart there, remembered. Well done. So basically, he drew. Look at that. Haaland said, I remember Sanchez last year. It's been irritating me for a long time. That's why I took a few extra touches. It was a perfect goal. It was a nice goal. That's really interesting there. So Haaland's been sort of. He's basically been learning. I love that from Haaland. I love that. Very much aware of the strengths of what Chelsea can do. I'm looking for the Guardiola quotes now because I'm genuinely curious for him. But Rico Lewis right now. Look, there's an argument to say that Rico Lewis is City's best right back. I think he is. I absolutely think he should be starting as Man City's right back right now. I truly should. It should be. Like, he was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. To me, he's probably the man of the match. Right, I don't know. I've been very biased here. I'm going to put a poll right now on Twitter, okay? Oh, not on Twitter, on here. Who are the candidates for man of the match? I'm going to say Rico, Savinho for his little cameo, Kovacic and Diaz. I'm going to put those there. I'm going to say they're the candidates for man of the match. Let me know who you reckon. I'm so excited about Rico, man. Like, I'm so excited. Bernardo. Okay, if you want... Yeah, maybe Bernardo should be. Jason, I think Rico can get there in a big game. Absolutely. I mean, I'm fine with a Kanji maybe, but I think Rico is... It's just one of those things where... Yeah, I don't know. I trust him. I think he's getting better. Like, I don't think, like, Walker's defensive ability has been based on running. Like, his positional awareness last season was terrible, Kyle Walker. Cancelo was never a good right back as well, defensively. Like, I don't see much that Rico can't do currently. Like, I just don't see it. But what I do know is, like, we've got... Look, if everyone's back, we've got a really, really, really good squad there. Phil, by the way, when he came on, was quiet. Phil definitely a little bit quiet when he came on, but he's sort of like he was given the... He was given the sort of, like, just go on, keep the ball sort of slot on the right. And he'll get there. He'll learn it as well. Not learn it, sorry. He'll find his fitness and get better as the season goes on. Obviously, you know, Phil wants to be central, but having him back on the pitch today, and when I think about the team and all that kind of stuff, look, this is obviously how the team ended, but I would not be surprised at some point if we see a... I don't even know how we're going to line up this season. I think Savini will be on the left at some point. And I think we'll see Bob when he's back over this side. Where you fit Foden in this side, I don't know. I think he'll probably play every now and then instead of KDB. And don't be surprised if we see this a lot. This side, it'll be Rodri there. Like, I think we'll see something like this quite a lot. But then KDB, man. Well, where does KDB play? Oh, I have no idea. It's not for me to worry about, ultimately. It's up to Guardiola. But this City side, anyway, this was all about making a statement today. Look, this could have been a chance for us to drop points. It could have been easy for us to drop points today. But I do feel we will invest a little bit with the squad. I do feel that we've got a good chance to get 3 or 4, maybe 4 wins in a row before the Arsenal game. And at that point, you would hope... what's Arsenal's fixtures? Let's have a look. Arsenal fixtures. So Arsenal got Villa away next, which is hard. Look at Arsenal's fixtures, by the way. That is an absurd fixture sheet. So they beat Wolves, then they got Villa away, they got Brighton, they got Spurs away, then City away. I'm really hoping that they drop some points there and then we beat Arsenal. Because at that point, you know, we're in a really good position. Liverpool will be there as well this season. They absolutely will be. But that's a tough run of games for them. But they come through that, by the way, in a good position, Arsenal. Yeah, they'll be feeling confident. Happy birthday, Deepesh, my friend. How you doing? I don't think Rico Lewis will have a growth spurt. I've met his family; they're really, really small. You know, he's not gonna change in that front. But I don't think it matters. I think he's just gonna be a genius. I think he'll get stronger naturally, but a growth spurt maybe not. He'll broaden out, and I'll take that. So Guardiola's quotes are coming out now. He said, I didn't expect City's performance against Chelsea. We were away from our best, so 3 points is good news. The bad news is we have 65 games ahead of us. So we have an advantage over other clubs. It's our 9th season together, so we know each other well. Of course, there are mistakes. You have to improve, but we talked. The difference between Premier League champions was our body language, but how did we behave? So Guardiola, happy with today already. He's right. You know, we have got a solid chance. I could do a fan view live. Would anyone want a fan view live? I'd absolutely be up for that. Might not be the longest one, but if anyone wants to join, I could do one after this video. Kevin wants to have a go. I've not set it up. I'll try and set it up. I'll have to give you 10 minutes to set up a new thumbnail and all that kind of stuff. FanView Live is where people who are members or patrons... Yeah, sure. Nicola needs me to go and get some baby wipes for Ruben. But yeah, I might do one after this. I could do if anyone wants to have a chat. It's where people can join and have a chat about the game if they want to. I'm feeling up for it now. But guys, that's my view on the game. It's a really good start. I'm more than happy. I'm looking forward to seeing Guardiola's full quotes and I'll go through it. Guardiola said, for me, it's an honour to be in charge of these guys. I'm so fortunate. I could not say more. I love that. I think he's going to stay, you know. I think he's going to stay. That's a man that sounds happy to me. And I think he's going to enjoy watching Bob and O'Reilly and McAtee and Rico Lewis and Savinio, all these young players develop. And Doku's a young player. And Foden's a young player still. And Haaland's a young player still. And as he said himself, if we can get every single player a little bit better, you know, then we've got a better side. And I don't see any reason he can't. And I think he can make every player a little bit better, improve on last season. I'm very happy. Guys, thanks for watching this. Give the video a like. City are back in action in the Premier League and we've won 3-0. What a time to be alive. Give the video a like, subscribe in a bit. Bye-bye.